Welcome back to Culture and Conversation, where music, culture, relationship, and real life meet. I'm your host, Saya Stuyvesant, back with my boy
GQ. You know it's true.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Jamaican Jawn, one Jamaican Jawn.
Let's give it up for Keda, y'all.
Welcome. You touch a road. We can do the...
Oh, we do.
Yeah, because I feel like the last...
So we usually do like a little...
Fist bump
Yeah.
on both sides?
No.
Or one at a time?
We don't double.
Well,
Okay.
hit me
So one
first
at
and
a
then
time?
let him go in the back of the train.
Okay.
Pause.
It's fine.
Here you go.
Shit.
So, welcome.
Thank you.
We start off with, my fault, sorry. I'm Saya Stuyvesant, GQ, Keda. We got Keith in the building, Kev in the building, Al in the building, Kay in the building. I don't know the gentleman named
Milo in the building.
Marlon? Milo in the building.
Let's get it.
How was everybody's weekend?
It's perfect. It was good.
Let me hear about it.
I traveled and then I went to a party and I was just, moving. It's a chill weekend.
Okay, where did you go?
I was in Italy for Euro summer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Italy, is this your first time going to Italy?
Yes.
Yeah? What made you go? Was it a birthday, a celebration?
No, it was just celebration, yeah. Just working hard.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my 30th country and I'm not 30 yet, so that was cool.
So 30 countries under 30.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire. What about you, GQ?
My jersey in the rafters, I already told you, bro.
You wasn't outside?
I was outside Friday. I went to More Vibes, Please. It's my boy shit, you know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I really went outside.
Told you I'm building the case?
Because you already know. My shit's in the jersey, and I'm standing to it. But I went there for a few hours with my boy, but More Vibes, Please, obviously, they always bring it. You know what I mean?
You shouting them out?
Of course I do, man. Come on, man. But yeah, outside of that, I ain't do nothing this weekend. I chilled. Work be kicking my ass now, so I need energy, bro.
I feel you. You say you're getting old.
I'm always old, bro. I'm the oldest person here. Seasoned, bro. That's seasoned, man.
Okay.
This is the word
I
seasoned.
heard that older folks like to be called mature now.
What else? Immature?
No, I call them old folks.
You gonna get there?
Yeah, hopefully.
Be careful, bro.
Speaking of outside, I didn't ask me how my weekend was. Thank you. Still not gonna ask.
How was your weekend?
Oh shit, that's crazy. My weekend was cool. I didn't do much.
What did you do?
I went to a boat ride. I had a boat ride called Afro Caribbean Fusion. It was cool. Everything was cool. It was a good turnout. Shout out to everybody who came. Good vibes, good energy. Speaking outside though.
Before you get there.
What happened?
Where's my invite, bro? Oh, you know what? You're right. My bad. I'm in the jersey. My shit in the raft.
We want to start there in front of guests?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know.
So let me ask you a question. And this is not even on the board. If you're a party promoter or event
organizer.
I like that word. So when you post your events on your social media, do you have any personal friends who feel like they should receive a personal invite?
No.
No.
Everyone know once I post, that's your invitation.
You heard that?
I get in trouble all the time. Yo, son, why you ain't tell me? Because I don't want you there, bro. Let's just keep it a buck.
Okay.
If you don't tell somebody, I ain't want you there.
Wait, so
it's not sugarcoated.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You seen what I was promoting, yes?
I did.
And what happened?
You didn't want me there. I just said it.
You acting like a baddie. I'm not sending you. I'm not sending you a personal invite. I'm not doing it.
A baddie is crazy.
I'm not doing it.
I'm a baddie. Zeus Network. My
So you throw events, right?
Yes.
Do you have any events coming up?
Yes, September 27th, we're at Nightlife in Jersey. For Exquisite Brunch 2nd anniversary. Yes.
Okay. What part of Jersey is this?
It's going to be in Elizabeth. Literally 45 minutes from Brooklyn and same 45 from Bronx.
And this is called Exquisite Brunch?
Yes, the 2nd anniversary. Okay.
Outside of the brand Exquisite, Who is Keda? Let's get into who is Keda.
So Keda is a serial entrepreneur based in Jersey, born and raised in Portland, Jamaica. 29 years old, getting up there.
Getting up where? What are you talking? Go ahead. I don't.
Like I'm getting up there. Like 29 is, you're basically pushing 30.
30 is not scary. I'm saying that.
I've been like
that's the prime.
shredding it.
Yeah.
But I'm the creator of the #1 brunch series in the tri-state, Exquisite Brunch. We've been in Philly, Connecticut, New York, and Jersey. It's like really dope, you guys. If you haven't heard of it, you guys need to go check it out. When I tell you a time, the best.
Let me ask you a question. How did you get into throwing events?
So really and truly, back in 2019, I met this guy and, we were dating and he told me that he wanted to start like a staffing agency. So we started a staffing agency. It was going good. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should throw some events to try to really get it out there. And then that's when I started. We broke up. I just kept going. And then the rest, that's how you started? Yeah, the rest is history.
Okay. So, all right, I'm going to get a little nasty right here. Put you on the spot. Yeah. You say you throw it in different locations.
Yes.
What location is the most lit?
New York.
There you go. You said it first.
New York.
Said it first.
New York is crazy. Like New York is Brooklyn. Amazing. I feel like Brooklyn is the center of like Caribbean culture in the United States. Like,
they're gonna say we biased.
Let's talk about it.
They're gonna say we biased.
Let's talk about it.
Brooklyn is the place.
Let's talk about it. 914. Yeah. Let's talk about it. 914.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, 914.
You know exactly.
Oh, you sending shots at Mount Vernon. He's not done with it. He didn't like that. So speaking of throwing events in Brooklyn, right?
Yes.
When did you realize that throwing events was a real business?
I've been throwing events since 2019, right? So we're 7 years in right now.
Okay.
And I've literally never worked a 9 to 5. So I graduated Montclair State. I graduated Montclair State University. So I have a BS in public health. I also did 6 years in the military. And once 2019, I would say I've never really worked, like clocked in, like never used my degree or whatever. I've just been hustling. So I was doing the staffing agency. So I had bottle girls, bartenders, video vixens, all that good stuff. But the profit margin on that wasn't the best.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was the party stuff that I could like, okay, I could make 30 grand one night. I could make 25, 40. Like, yo, this is where it's at.
All right.
What's up, yo?
What made Exquisite take off? What year?
What year?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, like, as soon as we started, like, it was just lit. Like before, because what I did was we did a soft launch. We didn't just like start a business with the thing. And what works for me is that I'm a female, I'm young. When most people were introduced to me, I was in the military. I was doing things that's kind of foreign. Right. A lot of people are not used to like seeing like strong work ethic, like someone that's young. I started this when I was like 21, 22. So when they saw that, a lot of people gravitated towards it.
Yeah, so what made Exquisite take off?
So I was saying, I feel like it's a bit like a personal branding. Like I said, at the time when I started, I was, a female. I am a female. I have a work ethic of no other. Like they've never seen anything like this before. She's in the military. She's running her own business. She has a degree, so it's like, it's kind of foreign in the dancehall space because I started off in a more rougher area, So in Jersey, they've never really seen, majority of the promoters or whatever are like older. And then you see like a young girl coming in, she's dominating. My first event was crazy. Right. They're like, yo, like, what is going on, So, yeah.
When you say they never seen like this work ethic, are you saying like Americans because they seen you came down from
Not
from
Americans.
Jamaica?
I was saying like people in the dancehall space where I started. Mm-hmm. So before I transitioned to some like the more premium, and I'm not really where I need to be, but before I'm talking about where I started with my business and with my, the promotion was in like a dancehall, New Jersey dancehall space where a majority of the people are like some of them, they don't have papers. They're just going to parties. They're just party goers, you know, or they're the average person that's working a 9 to 5 or, you know, or remember, this is a male dominated industry. So the moment you see like a female, it's like, yo, what the heck? Like, how is she coming in off the rip? She's coming in, her events are creating a buzz. She's getting all these people to come out. We don't even know who she is. So
have you had any help promoting in the beginning?
No.
So how did you? So because it sounded like you went to school, right?
Yeah, I did Montclair State.
You didn't do anything as far as
marketing,
event planning or anything like that. So you just started just promoting on social media?
I had the like I said, I was doing the event staffing business.
Okay.
So I had like a whole bunch of girls that were a part of the group. This wasn't my idea. This was my ex at the time. He brought the idea to me. So we already had a group. So even promoting it, you already have all these girls that's already on hand, and you're giving them, like, you're letting them know, like, oh, create videos, post this flyer. So you have like a whole community that's helping you push the brand. So it's not just you, you know. So I'm like the head, like I said, because the guy, me and him broke up. So, you know, when you're doing business with people, it's no paperwork, it's no nothing. You guys broke up. It's, you know, like you just, whoa, I'm sorry.
It's cool.
We just went our separate ways. So I kept going. I figured like, oh, in order for me to, whenever I do an event, the brand gets bigger. More people want to book us for bottle service, for more artists is reaching out for girls to be in their videos. So it makes sense for me to just do more events. And like I said, I have like 40, 50 girls that's pushing the event while I'm doing it.
Okay, so you had a team.
Yeah, I had a team.
So, all right, so you did say earlier that you started this brand in 2019, right?
Yes.
All right, so everybody knows that the world stopped in 2020, right? In the sense of COVID.
Correct. Yeah.
How, if it did affect you, how did it affect you, and how did you kind of reinvert yourself into the kind of the promotion and party scene?
Honestly, it didn't really affect much. I would say, remember when people weren't supposed to be throwing events, they were still doing like underground stuff. And remember, at the time I was in the more like harder, like hardcore dance hall. So they were still doing their underground events and we were still being booked.
So it didn't bother you at all?
It didn't stop. Only like I was on a deployment at the time because we were helping out. Just remember I mentioned that I was in the military, so we're helping out with COVID-19 in, I think, Meadowlands. What do you call that? Where the racetracks are, you know.
Okay, got you.
Familiar. So I was deployed there, but events were still throwing. They were still doing underground stuff, so we were still being booked.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right, let me ask you a question. Are promoters actually making money?
There's definitely money in this to be made. Yeah.
I'm about to be a promoter.
I just purchased the house cash from my mom.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
and it's just thank you.
Cash?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. So
go ahead. No,
definitely money to be made.
So it's money to be made, right? And this is your 7th year doing events, right?
Yes.
Can you have a packed party and still make money?
For sure.
I mean, lose money?
For sure. You have to understand that a lot of promoters, especially at New York, they do this thing where they give out a lot of tickets. That's a form of promotion for people. Like they'll hit up a bunch of baddies, a bunch of people, and just give out free tickets.
Right. So they oversell parties.
Not even. I wouldn't.
That's exactly what they're doing.
They definitely overselling parties.
You ain't gotta say, I'm gonna say.
Just so it could look good in the media eye. And while this is also a good tactic, especially if you're just starting, because once people see like the numbers and see it popping, it could really help your brand, to be honest. But yeah, and even when you're selling tickets, because what I realized a lot of people are doing, they don't sit down and do the numbers. So you have promoters and then you have people that are actual organizers that's doing the behind the scenes, that's doing the numbers. Like I seen, like I created like a package deal for my business or my brunches, and I've seen promoters just use it. And mind you, we don't have the same budget. No two events are alike.
Right.
So if you're using like an an event more costly than I am. You have to factor in all, before you even create tickets, you should be factoring all these things to make sure that, okay, if I'm using a Ricky Platinum or I'm using like a Noah Poe, I know that, okay, they want 4 bands or 3,000 off bat.
Wait, hold on. Ricky Platinum and Noah Power is charging 4 bands to play?
Man.
She's kind of blew herself
I'm just
up.
using an example.
Hold on. No, let's tap into that.
Out there.
Let's tap into that. Wait, have you ever booked any of them?
I booked Ricky Platinum. I never booked Noah, but I'm just using that as a number.
So that's 4
allegedly,
bands.
Allegedly. I don't know their
4 bands is crazy.
I don't know their price exactly. But
let's not count niggas' pockets. We ain't a part of count niggas' pockets. Like, this is what it is.
But I'm just using like an example to say, like, when you're doing certain stuff, you want to make sure that every single thing down to the T, if you're using this blue couch and you got to rent this blue couch for $40, $50, that needs to be factored in. So whenever you're deciding on what am I going to charge, what is the early bird going to look like? Because I feel like a lot of people, they're going by, you want to do like a market research where you're seeing, okay, if I want to be, I'm not on like a milk and honey level yet, but somebody that's on my level, or what's the average price for a ticket?
What level you think you're on?
Good question.
I think I'm in between like the beginner stage and like a milk and honey. I'm not there yet, but...
What was the first event?
What do you mean? Like a beginner
level.
the
beginner stage.
Yeah, so I'm in between. I'm up there. I'm getting up there. Okay. But, these are like, remember, they're blueprint.
Yeah, and they're international.
Yes, they're very, they're amazing.
Let's get into the real. You know what I mean? Let's get into the real.
Mm-hmm.
So... a lot of these tickets, a lot of these parties, right, as a consumer or event goer, right, a lot of these parties are being postponed, canceled. The prices for these parties is crazy. You paying $100 for a ticket and you're not getting anything with these parties. What would you say about that?
Let's go back. When I remember just now when I was saying, like, if you're throwing an event, you need to sit down and do the numbers to make sure it's making sense. New York is insane. Like, New York, and I feel like one of the reasons why New York prices, even venues, a lot of these event organizers that threw an event this year, they paid like $35,000 upwards for, let's say $20,000 upwards for a venue.
Okay.
For one day, for a couple hours. You know how much $20,000, like, that's insane. As a promoter, as an organizer, you know how hard you have to work to even make back the money that you put up for the venue?
So, yes, I do know, right?
Yes.
But let's say you're an established brand, right? Exquisite is an established brand, all right? Let's say you got 400 people, 400 patrons at your event, and you're charging, let's say, $60. You're making your money back because you also... selling liquor, you're selling packages, tables.
60 at 400. Let's do
we're gonna do the math.
Yeah, I can't really do it off back. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm.
No, I respect
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like,
I'm a mathematician. The numbers gotta make sense. I totally agree.
That's $24,000.
Correct.
I told you at the average venue here in New York,
It's about $20,000, $30,000.
$20,000.
Right.
We are not talking. We're not talking staffing. We're not talking the screen. An average
permits.
An average screen. If you want a nice screen, because all of these stuff. Remember, it's a psychology. You need good music. You need to make sure your sound is A1. You need to make sure that the screens and the lighting is giving them like a crazy feeling. That's where the money is made, like through the psychology of you being there and you're feeling like you're on top of the world because the lights is going, the energy is, the music is playing right. All of these stuff cost money. $24,000 already is just tickets, right?
Hold on, that's just early birds.
I thought you said 400 people at $60.
You're walking back.
$60 is just early birds. Because parties be going up to like $100.
So do something for me. Give me like a overall
of how much as a consumer?
Yes, as a consumer, how many people is in a party, and let's break down the numbers. Because I feel like a lot of people are thinking that organizers are trying to rip them off when that's really not the case. We're dealing with some real crazy numbers. And mind you, Exquisite Brunch is not as big as like a milk and honey. So my expenses are never going to be as big as them because they require more logistics, more security. And right now, security, because of what, and then people don't understand, right? And I know you're going to get to this. I don't want to fast track. However, people don't understand that consumers they're the one that's making the stuff as expensive as it is. They're coming to events, they're fighting, they're doing some crazy stuff. So right now, an average security that wanted $150 back in the day, because I got to deal with fights, I got to deal with guns, I got to deal with all these other things. I don't want $150 anymore because my job is more rigorous. It's more crazy. So now I need $250, $300. That's one guard. Majority of these events, the bigger event goes, the more guard you need. On average, I just did I needed 10 guards. So think about
How much people were there?
I had about 800 people.
Yeah, you need each guard is 100.
Yeah, or sometimes some people do one guard 75, but some people they'll work with you at 100, you know. But I'm just saying, like, think about the bigger events. So the bigger the events is, they have to go bigger on a lot of stuff, and it's a lot. So when you see somebody charge you $100, I know it's like, yo, what the heck? But the tickets were $60. You didn't get it at $60.
Right.
My thing. Oh, go ahead.
Well, so so my thing is, like, you sound very passionate about it, which I will hope so.
They're into this. Like,
I will hope so, because this is, you said you never worked a 9 to 5 a day in life,
job.
right? So I will hope that you be passionate, which I actually appreciate. Where you are actually having this emotion, that means you care, right?
Yes, I do.
Right. I think that this conversation where it derived from was not the promos that care, the ones that actually are literally in your face showing that they don't care, right? And they're not doing the proper steps that you're doing. That's where the patrons that I've spoken to is saying, like, yo, do better, because we're trusting you, giving you this money to give us this product, and it's not happening, right? It sounds like on your end that you have dotted your I's and crossed your T's to the point where you don't have these issues. Right.
Let me say something I just did a pool party. The standard was low. Like, when I tell you, I did a walkthrough with the vendors. I'm just letting you guys know the real tea behind throwing an event, and people don't see this. And then what I realized is that you could do 20 goods, and the moment you do one bad, people do not care. They don't care. They're going to beat you so hard. Because what's the song that Michelle, you're Trini, right? You're only as good as your last event. Like, basically, that's what he said in the song, right?
Right.
I can't remember. It's funny.
You know what I'm talking about?
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
All of a sudden,
Michelle Montana, he said something
all of a sudden, Trini Google don't work. All of a sudden,
I don't have no connection.
Okay. All of a sudden,
I don't have
He
no
said
connection.
something about you're only as good as your last. Basically, I don't remember the exact words for
They
word.
said you're only as good as your last performance.
That's how I feel right now. My pool party, tacky, super tacky, right?
You think it's tacky?
Oh my God, did you not see me on Raw Reviews and all these?
So I didn't want to shit on you.
Shit on me. Shit on me.
That pool, my son, he goes in better pools than that.
Thank you.
it was
That
green.
pool
It was
was-
green.
You know what?
It looked like
It looked
it
crazy.
like a swamp.
See,
it looked like people from who be standing in Home Depot.
Shit
They
on
made
me.
it.
Shit on me. You know what? Here's the thing, though. Like, in my defense, and this is what I was saying, right? Guys, please understand that when you're doing business and you're relying on people, and you can't do every single thing yourself, we did a walkthrough.
You could have built the pool. You strong.
No, one of the factors that I wanted to really cover here is I wanted to use this as an opportunity to really, I didn't say anything, I took all the beating, because I listened to every single one, even though I was at a point like, yo, I thought we were cool. Why are you saying all this about me? But I appreciated every single honest feedback, even though they went crazy on me, because I'm learning.
What did they say?
Oh my God, didn't you see the comments? It was very tacky. I was in a party stressing out, but guess what? It was either one out of two things. For one, let's address the venue. The venue wasn't the best. Right now in New York, we're facing like a huge, venues is scarce.
Outdoor especially.
Out there especially. As tacky as that venue was, it was $15,000. And that wasn't my first choice. However,
this was in Queens?
It was in Brooklyn. But it's either that or cancel the event. It's two things. So hear me out, listen.
Hold on. That's my part. So
Yeah, nah, you don't do hear me outs no more. You don't do hear me outs no more.
Hear her out.
Yeah, you don't do hear me outs no more. She hijacked it.
Hear out.
That's his thing. I'm sorry.
Nah, no, it's not his thing. It used to be his thing.
So the pool, right? It was supposed to have staging around it. So the pool was supposed to be stage. So you ever been to those pool where people install the Walmart pool, however, they have like board around it, so it don't even seem like that was a plan. However, the vendor came there the day off, mind you, we did a couple walkthroughs. He's like, oh, the thing isn't gonna be the same size. We're supposed to open the door at 2 p.m. Well, we advertised 2 p.m., but originally 4. You know, you give yourself a little time just so they can come in. Exactly. Wasn't able to do that. We did a walkthrough the night before. We did a walkthrough before that. It wasn't like what I want. He was like, oh, I did the measurements and it's not going to go as high. It's going to be shorter, so it's going to look tacky. What people don't understand
told you
is,
that?
I'm telling you, the door's supposed to be open at 2. I'm hearing this at 11 a.m. It's that day that my event is going on, it's a bunch of big events. We have EMC, they're doing phenomenal. Shout out to them. You know, they're really an inspiration. We're talking about Cocoa Fest. We're talking that day, Rich flex. It's like a crazy day in New York City. Right. One thing about me is I wasn't really scared because I have my own niche, you know?
Talk your shit.
So I sold so many tickets, I'm good. However, as far as the production...
They was expecting a pool.
They was expecting a pool. Mind you, I'm coming from Barcode.
I would hope so.
Right.
I'm coming from Barcode. I'm coming from the best production of all time. So when you come there and you see that...
Oh, you did something in Barcode.
I did 2 years in Barcodes. Remember, I'm a Jersey girl. So I did 2 years in Barcodes, packed Barcodes out every single time. It was amazing. So when you're coming from this type of quality and you're going to bring me in Brooklyn in this tacky ass shit, like, what the heck? And I understand I took every beating because I understand. However, if my vendors would have came through for me the way how I planned it, and if the pool was staged around properly and wrapped with a cloth nicely, I wouldn't be facing these backlash. But what people don't understand is that when things happen, I could be here and be like, oh, the vendor fault. I have to take that and understand that, okay, I'm going back to the drawing board. And one thing I hate to say is that I love my people and I love business relationships, but sometimes I've worked with Hispanics before. And when you tell them a certain time and you tell them they take their work more seriously. You get what I'm saying? And it sounds crazy because I hate to be the one saying this because I hate when people say it, but it's like, yo, it's the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
I even booked, that day was a busy day. I booked vendors that knew they weren't able to come. They sent somebody else.
So you didn't have food?
The food was not included. You said about the food?
No, food, because you said I'm vendors, so I'm asking what type of vendors.
No, I had food vendors, but I'm talking about vendors that we call, like people who, the production, they're a vendor now. The person who is providing the staging, they're a vendor now.
And they all messed up?
I wouldn't, I just feel like, comparing to my previous events, people were expecting like, yo, they trust me. This is a reputable brand.
Why did you switch it from Barcode?
So here's the thing now. When I was at Barcode and a bottle was like for $350, $400, people complain. And this is one thing that I've learned, that I just have to do what's best for the brand because I can't try to people please.
Right.
You know, if I would have went back to Barcode, even though I don't think Barcode even opened their pool this summer. Right. However, it was a lot of factors. Barcode is big on, like, they don't play no games. A lot of my, you know, you have to know your people who
crowd,
support you. Majority of them, they just came through the border. They don't have IDs. They don't have a lot of stuff, you know? So I was trying to be more accommodating. I knew if I went to Long Island, people would have complained about the distance. Mind you, I'm a Jersey girl, so majority of my crowd, I don't have all New Yorkers.
How much? What's the average price you charge for your bottles?
My bottles is the white rum is 100, 150. The Don Rep is 220. It's not it's a really good price, but I'm just saying when they come to Barcode, a lot of my patrons had an issue with that. So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm not going back to Barcode because I want to be accommodating. You know, if I'm constantly bringing them to drain their pockets, mind you, I'm doing something like last year I did something basically every month until October. I just took a break, but I'm doing everything 2 months. So I'm trying to look out. If I'm doing everything like 2 months, a month, I can't be charging these ridiculous prices.
How long were you in Barcode for again?
I did Barcode 2 years.
And were you bringing them? Do you think you bringing them decent business?
My bar did 70K.
So, and you never try to talk to them about the bar?
I never got even $1 from
crazy,
the bar.
Huh? That's the problem right there too.
They're doing business. So one of the points that I saw you guys brought up was that why aren't people coming together
owning their own shit?
Yeah, so that was the main point, right? Of I know a lot of party or event promoters or organizers who's been doing events for 15, 20 plus years. And they make all of this money. Just like you said, your bar made $70K, which that's a lot, right? Unfortunately, unfortunately, Barcode didn't structure out some kind of bar revenue split with you, right? But to these other organizers that I know, they make a lot of this money for years, and they don't think about investing into owning an event space or...
Not even just an event space. There's a lot of organizers that made money, crazy money, and they don't have anything to show for it. So when they see like a young person like me that's buying houses off this, that's creating other businesses at an event space, all funded by just me throwing events.
You have an event space?
I had one.
What happened?
Zoning in Jersey. So they shut me down. But I've done a lot just through me throwing events. So when an older person who've wasted their years... They've literally, a lot of people, they've been doing, I'm telling you, like, money isn't, based on what I've heard, money isn't even being made off parties now, back in the day when the overhead was lower. And they've made nothing of it. So if they don't even have a house, why do you think they would get a
So then they need to stop throwing parties.
I was going to say stop. A lot of people are just different. And this is the thing, it's different. So it's people like me who build a business off nightlife, and it's people who are just promoters. They love the image, they love the packed parties, they love
that's whack. I'm not spending my money with
and they like Balenciagas and Bali, nigga. They like Balenciaga and Bali. That's what they like. They don't want to invest their money.
I'm done. This is why I go to
It's a business. Like I said, it's a business. You treat it like a business. You treat it like a business.
As a business.
And you almost treat it like a Fortune 500. Like, that's what's up, man.
A lot of people, they hate on younger people who are there like, oh, how she just came in because she's a businesswoman. She understands business. She's not doing it to be flying, because a lot of people even look at events and they think like, oh, they're not making them for events. Is money in events.
So you can say that from day one, inception of you starting this, that this was more about obviously your culture and your liking for throwing parties, but you can always say that from day one you're doing this, you've been a people person. This is always been about your people and less about the monetization.
Yeah, it's not a money thing for me. Like the money's gonna come. Like, I'm naturally a hard worker. I do so much. I'm a hustler. Like, every single day I get up, I have to make at least $20. Not every day I make $20, but I understand that I have to get it. I do other stuff away from, I'm a veteran. I get a disability check. Like, I do other stuff where
How much is your percentage?
Yo, you're insane. But
now, shout out to the military people. Yeah,
I did my 6 years. Like, I do other stuff. So the money's gonna come. Basically, what I'm trying to say, it's not about the money. Once you're working hard and once you have a good product, and that's what I learned from Exquisite Brunch. Like, like I said, I was doing events since 2019, and I'm trying to go into the more premium. When we talk about events, at the top of the top is Milk and Honey. Bad Indian is doing a phenomenal job. He's the GOAT when it comes to this. Nobody can ever take that.
Who?
Bad Indian.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's doing this on an international scale. So majority of the premium things, when you think about people that's doing it without a DJ, without a host, he's just doing it.
Is Milk and Honey bigger than Brunch and Soca?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I don't know how to answer that.
I think Milk and Honey is slightly better.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter.
So
both are great brands. Both big brands, internationally known. I think Hova he's another top of the top. He's killing it. I think both brands are, but he's probably more globally known.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me ask a few questions real quick.
Yes.
Quick, right? Jamaicans or Trinidadians?
Before you go into it, can we just remember that September 27th is all about Exquisite Brunch, XL Nightlife, get your tickets, period.
This is why
she's trying to make $20 today.
Let me buy a ticket now.
You made your $20.
Let me buy a ticket real quick.
Yeah, I got you. It's on.
You say you buying your ticket?
Yeah, I'm buying my ticket.
Ticket Gateway. I'm gonna send it to you.
For a ticket.
Would you like me to airdrop the link?
Can I get a guest list or something?
You trying to be
a guest list? Hold on now.
You can't do that.
Wait.
That's plus two.
Come on. Quick questions, rapid questions. Jamaicans or Trinidadians?
Jamaicans.
Who parties? Oh, shit. You didn't even let me finish.
This is like Family Feud before they... And they don't know the question.
Yeah.
Who parties harder?
Jamaicans.
Oh, okay.
We party till 5, 6, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Trinidadians do that too.
Respectfully, everybody.
But we're more known for it. I feel like Jamaica is a bigger brand.
Everybody.
Hold on. Wait, stop. Because this is good. Jamaica's a bigger brand than what?
Lifestyle.
Than
When
Trinidad.
you ever, majority of Trinidadians, you could look at content creators, they ask you, you could just look up this, right? There's a lot of videos with Trinidadians getting vexed, like people asking me, you from Jamaica? You can't deny it.
She's right.
The brand Jamaica itself is not. It's not about the. Let's put the music aside, which we have the best music in the world. Let's put the food aside. Number one in food.
Hold on, stop. That's where I'll stop you. That's where I'll stop you.
This is why this should be rapping.
Now you wilding. Hold on, stop.
Let's put the beaches aside.
Wait, hold on. Y'all don't have better beaches than us either. Stop it. Hold on. Slow down. And this is crazy though because I'm Trinidad and Jamaican. Right?
No, wait. Which one you more first?
Which one I want?
He's more Trini. I've been seeing you.
Right now,
you're more Trini.
Right now,
Which
I'm
one's
more
the front?
Trini.
Which one's the
So
front?
look, I'm gonna stop you. So I'll give you bigger brand.
Yes.
I'll give that. I'll give you that.
Jamaica brand is globally known. Like
Trinidad
people
is
know
too,
about Jamaica. Jamaica is the capital of the Caribbean. Let's just say that.
I'm not taking it that far, but I'm gonna give you
definitely.
big brand, right? Food, you being ridiculous. Y'all don't cook better than Trinis.
I've never had Trinidadian food.
Never?
So then
Never.
you can't
You
even.
done had doubles in your life?
No.
So now
I
we
need
gotta-
to know because
That's
I've heard
crazy.
such great things about
That's
doubles.
She on her Beanie Man.
No. I'm on my cartel. Cartel said doubles is good. But I've heard good things about doubles. The Beanie Man is the first person to say he didn't like doubles that I've heard.
He was being ridiculous.
He's being very ridiculous. So
But you-
shout out to Cartel. You heard what Cartel said?
Yeah, because Cartel know better.
Period.
So wait, you off mic, you was talking about Jamaican roti.
My mother made roti.
That is, I've never heard of Jamaican roti.
You never had a roti in Jamaica? Yeah, we make our roti, but we're not known for
Everybody can
Is
make
it
a
just
roti.
bread?
That's the fucking point.
Is it made out of hard dough?
Bro,
Bread?
anybody can
It's
make a roti.
made out of flour, right? That's what is
And
it
what
made
else?
of? I'm not a chef. I'm not into the cooking business. I don't want people to cut me out, bun me out. I don't want to, so.
The thought and sound of Jamaican roti just sound crazy.
It sound
Jamaican
crazy.
roti
because
sound crazy.
Trini is known for that. That's their thing. But
That's true.
I've had roti and curry chicken growing up. My mom made
that's
it
my
from
point.
scratch. So.
Everybody had
So
it.
you know what? We have to.
Next question.
We have to get you some Trini roti.
For sure. I need to try Trini.
Let's move on. So look, here's my next question. Y'all cool?
Y'all cool? Y'all cool?
All right. Has Caribbean partying gotten too expensive? We spoke on this earlier.
I
should
think people
promote
need
it
to
too.
understand that everything is going up in prices, right? Pricing. Rent is going up. I'm from Jersey. I remember when rent was $800, but all the New Yorkers is moving over and they're getting crazy. So we have to understand that back in the day, you could buy like a 50-cent soda. There's no more 50-cent soda. So same thing with parties that people need to understand. It's an experience, and same like how the cost of living is going up, so is everything else. The venue costing is ridiculous in New York.
Why is niggas charging niggas for ice now? I'm playing.
No, ice is
no,
if
dead
you're at a-
serious.
No, if you're at a party that's
And
BYOB.
water?
If you're at a party that's BYOB, you have to charge for ice.
A quarter
That's
cube.
different.
A quarter cube is crazy.
A quarter.
Who was charging for? Let me ask you, who was charging for ice?
Everybody.
Let's call them out.
No, there's a lot of people.
Who? Give me an example.
Frozen
it's fuzzy
water.
right now. I
Frozen
can't
water
even
is crazy. You charge me for frozen water?
My thing is though, you said experience, right?
Yes.
That people are paying for the experience. I'm saying, all right, I go to Trinidad Carnival every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say, I ain't gonna lie, I already spoke about that. The pricing for that be ridiculous for the parties, $250, $300, but it's all inclusive.
Yes.
I'm saying out here in New York, you paying $100, $150, and you're getting nothing. You're not even getting a table, a bottle, no food.
And this is
I'm
why
not even
we
getting
said we have to do
napkins.
the
Yo,
numbers.
give me a
As
little
patron,
wristband saying I was
You're
here.
an organizer as well. You do events as well, correct?
Correct.
But let's really face. Have you done anything this summer?
This summer, no. You trying
This
to call
summer
me
has
out?
been a rough summer in New York City. Like I'm
Nice.
here
I think some
on behalf
summers
of
lit.
every single promoters. Mind you, Exquisite Brunch is not a Milk and Honey. It's not a brunch in Soca. I'm on a smaller scale, and I'm telling you, the average event, that venue that I went to, that was not the best, was $15,000. It was
What?
My event was tacky. Like I'm trying to explain to you guys, I'm a very reasonable person. I'm not delusional because I understand that experience teaches wisdom. So the
I like that. I
venues,
like that.
I have to learn all that beating that they gave me on Raw reviews and all these other. I sat down and I internalized it. And for me, the next event, September 27th, I'm going crazy. I'm gonna have the girls dancing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to prove. I'm gonna have to really.
That's how passionate it is.
Right, no, she's not playing.
Exactly.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, well, yeah, the pricing. I mean, I already said it. We paying $120, $150.
Without food or with food?
You're not getting no food, no drinks, no nothing.
No
I gotta
carrots,
pay
no
for a
carrots, no
napkin.
celery, no
I'm trying to
nothing.
explain to you guys, charging for napkins and stuff like that is ridiculous.
Nah.
However, we have to keep in mind that the venues is going up. And you know what is a problem with the venues? And this is why I feel like a lot of people mess up the culture without knowing. You have a lot of middlemen. We have to really get on those people that they find a venue that is at a certain price. Say the venue owner is charging $5,000. They go to him and be like, oh, you
$8,000.
could get more money. Not even $8,000. They're charging $15,000, $20,000. So that's one thing that messed up the culture in New York. And
You know what's the problem with that?
What's the problem?
That we don't own any venues. We don't
Correct.
own any venues.
I agree. Remember, my comment was like, yo, we need to start doing more ownership. Even though we're gonna get like having a venue is not just okay, everything will be dandy. We're gonna face other issues.
Correct.
However, the issues will be lower. And as a community, when we come togetherness, when people don't understand how powerful it is, when we get together, we can accomplish so much. You know, I want us as organizers to really get together and start owning.
We don't philosophize that as much, so it is what it is.
Are we partying for fun or are we partying for Instagram?
Is Instagram and fun? You wouldn't.
No.
Oh no, you're right. Because Instagram is more of an image thing.
And it's not real.
It's not real. You're right. I think the section.
Talk about it.
The section. I love the sections. That's how I make majority.
Yeah, make your money. That should make your money.
Yes. However, I feel like the section system and the bottle service overall, it kind of took away from the fun of the event. However, you still have people who deliver. You still have like, yo, this whole thing is a psychology. Like, it's a lot of things that play a part in the enjoyment of the event. While even a person that came to flex, they're gonna be turning up, and because the DJ have to do his part, we have to make sure that the sound that we're booking is well tuned. It's not chipping out. It's not a low quality. It's a high quality. Shout out to Wild Things. They have like the best sound. I went to Summer Passion. They were amazing. You know, so I feel like I haven't really heard a sound that really. You know, it's a lot of stuff that goes into this where to make sure that, okay, the person that came to flex, he's going to turn up. He's going to be dancing.
Right.
So it's not just the bottle service. The bottle service did take away, to be honest.
So if with you knowing that and being a event organizer, why not just remove the sections?
It's a business as well.
She just says she makes your money off
So
that.
you're making your money.
You're making your money.
So
Before the event even start, I'm going to make money regardless because...
You're going to make your $20.
At least, right?
But because of because, you know, it's so many other ways. It's not only the sections, but I'm just saying, like, the section is a way where, in pre-orders is a way where, as an organizer, you could get some money up front to pay for these expensive venues, DJs, the decor that people love so much, Instagram worthy backdrops, all that stuff. So I just feel like the DJs have to do their job as well. It's a lot of factors.
You doing your rapids?
Huh?
You doing your rapids?
No, I'm not. It's not even rapids no more because...
Did I answer your question though? Hope I'm not going off.
Kind of, but we'll move on. So why is being outside such a major part of Caribbean culture?
Caribbeans are natural celebrators. But when we were little kids, that's what we know. Like, even when we didn't have much, even when we weren't in America, we know that even if it's somebody's birthday, we're going to celebrate them.
We festive.
We're festive, exactly.
Everything is aligned.
Everything is about coming together for us.
Trinidadians call like getting together lime.
Yes.
What do say y'all?
I recently
what
learned
Jamaicans
that.
say?
Booge.
We don't have like a
we had a booge.
Like if you just getting together and just chilling real quick, what y'all call it?
Just a link up.
A link up.
Link up
A par.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's a link up.
I just recently learned about lime. That's cool.
Yeah, that line.
You don't know nothing about Trinidadian culture. I don't really like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got to get some roti and some doubles.
I need to go to Trinidad as well.
All right, quick fire. I said quick last time and it wasn't. It wasn't
rapid
quick.
fire.
All right, and I kind of know the answers to some of this. Jamaica or America?
Jamaica.
Dance hall or soca?
Dance hall.
Brunch or nightclub?
Brunch.
Brooklyn or Queens?
Brooklyn.
Day party or night party?
Day party.
Old school or new school dance hall?
New school.
Over old school?
I think that, well, you're right. Old school. I'm old school. Old school. We have more quality music back in the day than now.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We had a topic talking about Caribbean women dancing versus American women.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think are the best dancers?
Caribbean women, Jamaicans.
That's
to
what
be
I
exact.
said too. Well, I didn't say Jamaican specifically, but yeah.
Caribbean.
You trying to call me out? You trying to call me out?
No, but he said Americans.
He said Americans?
So
Paula Abdul and
this
shit like
I
that.
never said Paula Abdul. Right? There's context to this shit. Right? What I said was, I feel the reason why American dancers may hold the edge is because I feel like they can probably migrate to the culture of dancing like Caribbean women versus the Caribbean women,
Dancing
albeit killing in this shit, coming over to choreography for American culture.
Well, so I'm
That's what I
from
said.
Jersey, so Jersey have their own culture, like their own Jersey music. So most of the females, they do their little twerk or whatever, but they dance
That's
a
what I
little
said.
different.
I said if we talking about twerking, then Americans
Yes,
got it.
I never said
Americans,
twerking, though.
Yeah, but Jamaicans, as far as whining, and I feel like whining is more.
If you can't whine, I'm sorry. That shit's easy to
It's
me.
a lot
I
of
swear to
Americans
God.
who
Yeah.
can't walk. All right, so you back to old school. You saying
Definitely
old
old school. I made a mistake because the new
Made a
artist is
mistake.
Everything is pussy, 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 pussy. Why ain't y'all? I ain't gonna say that's my shit though.
Old school is nasty too, bro.
Old school not that nasty.
It's still nasty though.
Name.
They were the nastiest when they're like flex. Time to have sex.
That ain't really nasty.
Bro,
That's
that
one.
wasn't nasty, but they went crazy.
But
back in the
they
day.
used to talk about sex though.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, stop it. Y'all saying that old school old school dance hall was more raunchier than new?
No, I ain't
It's
saying
the
more
same
raunchy.
thing, no?
I'm
It's
saying
worse today.
no, it's worse. I'm saying they still
Yeah, because in my time, well, speaking
They still
out
spoke
on
about
extra
nasty
stuff, but
shit.
They spoke about
they
nasty.
spoke about
Wait,
Patra,
wait.
nigga.
Yeah.
Patra, that's my girl.
Little Kim, she the Jamaican Little Kim.
Patra. So shout out to Patra too. She's being celebrated at Caribbean
As she
Music
should.
Awards this year.
As she should.
I have a question for you, Keda.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's close out. So you built a business around people having good time.
Mm-hmm.
What has this business cost you personally?
That's a great question. It's cost me, friendships, relationships. You get to understand that you can't bring everybody to the top with you.
That's a fact.
Like I'm on fire. Like I'm a female. A lot of men, they see that as like, oh, like competition. They see me doing good. Like this year alone, I had 4 events so far. 800 plus people. I'm doing amazing.
Fire.
I'm on something that people have never really seen before. Like, yo, how are you one person? I don't have a team.
No?
I did one collab ever in my whole 7 years of doing events. And I've also always have a great turnout. So I just feel like you get to understand that, you can't bring everybody with you. And then being a female in this male dominated, like I'm working 10 times harder than the average person that's throwing an event. Than the average man, like a man, no, I'm not. So you get
Step
to understand
that
that
game
you
up, yo.
can't bring everybody with you.
Right.
People will see you doing good. Like I said, I bought a house for my mom and I posted on Instagram. That's the worst thing I could have ever did. When they were supposed to critique the event because the event was tacky, and I own that, because regardless, the high, the low, we have to, we can't.
Embrace everything.
The reason why I'm so successful is because I've been through everything with my events. I've got locked up over this before. I've got police take away $10,000 worth of liquor. Like I've been through. I went to Philly. Philly was so flopped.
Locked
And I'm
up
the
for
only
parties is
promoter that you
crazy.
see that post a flop venue and say, what I've learned. A lot of people don't do that.
Right.
So I literally always ride my waves. Whatever. Right now I'm getting a lot of backlash. Well,
pool party.
from the pool party. And I still
Don't
took
worry,
that.
she gonna have a better. Y'all gotta
cares?
stop. She gonna have a better.
Cut it
pool
out.
next year. We gonna build it out.
Cut it
She's
out.
gonna have a better pool. It's not gonna be in a cardboard
Please
box like
fuck up.
last time.
Definitely. We're going back to the drawing board. So what I'm saying to say that, like one thing that was reinforced throughout this whole thing that it's constantly on my mind. You could do 10 goods and you do 1 bad.
Yeah.
And
Now they throwing stones.
same thing, where Marshall Montana, you're only as good as your last event. So again, you have to always making sure that you're
You
delivering.
like Marshall? I noticed.
No, I like that song. What is it called?
No, you like Marshall.
Yeah, he's the best soca artist, right? That's another conversation.
Don't
You
give
listen to
him
soca?
no more Trini.
I
shit.
listen to the popular soca. I'm gonna be honest.
What soca songs you like right now?
Yeah, the Marshall. no work and no play, me say. No
See, look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face.
We don't wanna
He's not Jamaican, y'all. All right, look at his face.
Stress reliever.
Look at his face.
Two drinks in me, I'm not gonna hold you.
He's
though.
amazing, though.
He should have
That
never
song
won
that
that. He
spoke
should have
to
never
me.
won road. He should have never won Road March for that.
Who else
But it's
is
a good song.
doing it like him though?
No, he's number one.
As a Jamaican, we have to know that he's number one. He's cartel.
You
He's
know
a
about
cartel of soca.
Bungie Garland?
He's
I like
a
that.
vice cartel of soca.
Oh,
Vice cartel
cool.
is on top of the dancehall. He's Masha Montana is a
He
top
is.
of.
He
You
is.
have to give Caesar. I hate when
You know
people try
about
to
Bungie
wait
Garland?
until I know Bungie Garland, but I hate when people try to wait until people die to give them their flowers. Like right now, I'm so great. Saying
No. Why are you doing that? No, stand in front of the mic. Stand in front of the mic. Stand in front of the mic and say it again.
I'm like one of the number one promoters.
Say it again.
Event
Talk your
organizers
shit.
that's doing it right now.
That's your cam right there.
Female organizer. Why aren't y'all giving me flowers? Bet if I was to die tomorrow, Jamaican
come on, don't
Jawn.
make
God
it-
forbid,
don't make it
God
sad.
forbid.
We have to die.
All right, let's bring
We have
on
to come
a
to
brighter
terms
note.
with that.
So
but
look,
Brighter note.
So look,
yes,
Brighter note.
we have a live audience.
I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live.
To your
Forever.
150
Look, so
years
we have a
old.
live
Yes.
audience. We got some questions.
Yeah.
What's the first question? How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
This has been such a great conversation, for real.
Thank you.
And also as like another woman business owner, hearing you describe, navigating this business, how do you feel like it is working in a male-dominated field? Like, what's the energy like within the culture? Because I feel like, I experience like sexism with American men and corporate culture, but what has that been like for you working within party culture, dancehall culture? Do men respect you as a businesswoman?
I think that I get some respect, but for the most part, like doing business, like they don't charge me the same amount that they'll charge like an average male promoter. I'm being charged more. Like somebody will tell me $5,000 and then another guy is paying this $2,500 for that same exact thing. So I'm definitely being overcharged. I don't really, I do get some sexism, but not as much as like, like they know that I don't, like some will try regardless, but not for the most part. But as far as like, I don't feel like I'm being fairly dealt with. Like they're super unfair when it comes to like
Sexism.
yeah.
Is it equivalent to like a woman going to a mechanic
For sure.
and then she has to bring a man in order to like kind of get like proper prices?
For sure.
Okay.
They don't see no man. I'm conducting all my businesses and it's like, they act like they're doing you such a favor when no, you're not.
Do you find that like underestimating you? Like a lot of
Super.
people will be like, wait, who is the owner? I'm like, me, it's me. You talk to me. Do you find that
Exactly.
too?
Yes, for sure. And then they're like, they don't take you as serious as they would take a man. Like, even I feel like a lot of people, females, I feel like would prefer even, some females would prefer even supporting like a male that's doing the same thing. I feel like that too.
Do you think it made you stronger though?
For sure. Like seeing how people really feel, even female, because I'm younger, like seeing how, even the other day with the pool party situation, people that I didn't even know. So it's like I see that my brand is growing and I see that I'm doing good and I see the parties are packed. However, seeing the hate, how it's like people that I don't even know. One girl said, I'm not going to no party that's being held every month or that's multiple times a year. Like people, like females that I don't even know, never met a day in my life. I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really out here doing big things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes you think
That's good.
yeah. And I just feel like most things that like I've experienced, I would have never experienced that if I was a male.
Right. Do we have any more questions?
Yeah. I went to school in Jersey and I didn't feel like there was it wasn't really a Caribbean scene out there. So would you say you have better business in New York because it's really prevalent here?
For sure.
And I've been to Barcode. Barcode's cool, but it was more like hip hop, focused.
Hispanic.
Latin.
So I've never been to Barco in
So,
Jersey.
like,
I don't know what this is.
How was your experience? I know you said you had successful parties there, but which
My
one would you
party
say is the
definitely
best?
scaled when I came to New York.
Okay.
So I've even, made more money in New York. I
out.
did more numbers in New York than Jersey.
We
More
come
than
out. We
$20,
pop
so you
out.
got
We
your
pop
$20.
out. We pop out.
That's a good. That's a
for
good
sure.
question.
New York has the market, so it could be like even a day, the July 25th, when it was so many big parties, I was still able to get my 800 people and still do my numbers and sell my tickets
800?
because not only am remember I already did the different cities, so, and that's so important when you're being consistent. You tapped into different people, even if they don't come to the party in that moment when it's being promoted to them, you still tap into them. So I still had a successful party with all those other big parties that was going on. The only thing was the quality, but
yeah, the pool. Don't worry.
It wasn't good at all.
Don't worry about the pool.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
You have to worry about it.
I have another question.
Stay real.
No, because I think this is really important, especially as
Hold on. All right.
Especially as in the event space, it could be very fast moving. You have a lot of pressure on you. You have due dates, and you have to get things done. And you were just explaining the event that didn't go up to your standards. Like, how do you replenish yourself after that? Like, you're very confident, right? Like, what keeps you confident? What do you do to okay, I got this, replenish yourself?
Coconut water.
One of the things that really, like I said, the hate that I was experiencing, like seeing people that I've never met a day in my life, even people who I grew up with or people I know that they have something negative to say, like, bro, you could have said that to me personally. You didn't have to go and comment that. I know you,
Right.
So stuff like that made you think, like, this is the second time I'm experiencing something like this. Like I said, I've had events shut down on me. Police got locked up for this. So I've been through the rodeo. One thing, I used to be very confrontational. I used to be, you say something about me, I'm going on live. So exquisite, because I'm very passionate about it. But now I don't.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra. But even the situation the other day, I didn't really say much. I left one comment.
That face said it all.
I don't have.
That face said it all.
October?
October 21st. I'm almost a Scorpio.
Almost. So it's
yeah.
Okay.
So I just feel like seeing how people really feel towards you, especially being a successful female, it turns you up. I can't be sad when I feel like all these people, all these girls, even older. Mind you, I'm still in my 20s, and I have females.
She holding on to them 20s, boy.
Yeah,
you 30, girl.
30, yeah.
You 30, girl. It's over.
But like I was saying, I'm basically still in my 20s. So a lot of people, a lot of females, especially in the same way, they're saying like, oh, this girl is still in her 20s. Not only, I'm a homeowner now. I have an investment property in the DR. I'm buying land through this. Like I'm doing,
I'm not gonna. My fault.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Because those are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say the DR.
The DR.
Mm-hmm.
Say
Facts.
DR.
DR. Okay.
Yeah.
You sound like you sound
I'm
like
always teachable. You can always teach me something.
That's good. Clock
so
it.
not the DR, in DR. So yeah.
This was a fire ass episode.
Thank you.
This was a fire ass episode.
Hold on. I gotta.
But yeah, definitely the hate.
So do you have any closing? What's the mic? Do you have any? This was a
fire ass episode.
Yeah. That's fire. Getting the fire extinguisher.
Fireman, I come true.
I gotta get used to this. So
got to.
You have any closing statements that you wanna say? I know you said a lot. I feel like you addressed everybody. You have anything you wanna close out with?
September 27th, Nightlife, New Jersey, Elizabeth. This is gonna be one for the books.
It's not a pool party.
It's not a pool party. However, we're gonna fix things. It'll be bigger and better, and the experience is gonna be like no other. We've been doing overall events for 7 years. This is our second year. Promoting one of our biggest brand, the biggest exquisite brand, the Exquisite Brunch, #1 tri-state event brunch series. So we're definitely gonna show you guys why we're #1 and why we do this regardless of, last time wasn't the best, but this time we're gonna make up for everything. And we appreciate all the feedbacks, whether it's negative or positive. Yeah, we're learning, we're constantly learning,
Exquisite Brunch, the 27th. Make sure you get your tickets. She is going to have sections and bottle packages available, even if...
And Ricky Platinum will be on the 1s and 2s.
Okay.
Pay $4,000 for that?
I'm not going to say the price, but he is up there. And he's worth it.
No. Shout out Ricky Platinum. Ricky Platinum, huge.
He is amazing. I booked him last year when I did the first anniversary in New York.
How much are you charging for these tickets right now?
Right now, because I was just doing like a launch ticket, so the tickets are $25.
Okay.
That's nothing.
Just to, no, that's
I'm just trying to think if
right
you.
now, but
I'm just trying to do the math. If you paid $4,000 for Ricky Platinum,
you're saying 4,000. I didn't tell you. I was just an example.
Just make sure he give you $4,000
Yo,
worth of
oh
fucking.
my God,
this
It's
was
an
a
example,
fire
guys.
ass episode.
I'm not bringing the extinguisher out no more, but
We want to thank our guest Keda for pulling up. Make sure y'all go to her event, the 27th.
Follow us at Exquisite Brunch on
Exquisite
Instagram.
Brunch. Yo, you have anything to say?
nothing else. Then this is fire ass episode. Keep grinding. Fuck the haters. Keep doing what you gotta do. And that's it about. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for everybody, there's going to be naysayers. There's going to be people who, you know, wish that they're doing what you're doing. And you just have to stay focused. Like, the world is round. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, every single day I'm reminded, you know, I cannot believe where just one event, like where events have brought me, you know, and it's only up from here. So thank you to everybody for the support. And like I said, September 27th.
Stay real, stay rooted, stay blessed. Peace.
I feel like it was so quick.